Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Monday, January the 9th, 2023. I'm starting my new Joseph Crudup Show on the Joseph Crudup Network too. And yes, it is what it is, and I'm here. I'm here live. I'm here at 5 o'clock. And you know how it goes. It's gonna be, and just like it's gonna be like this forever now. We're talking about week 18 of this final regular season of 2022. Yes, it has. 2022 season. It has been unbelievable, and it has been tremendous. Although we see Carolina have been eliminated, Tennessee have been eliminated, New Orleans have been eliminated, and the defending Super Bowl champions, the Los Angeles Rams, have been eliminated. So now they never made the playoffs. Arizona had a bad season. Tennessee Titans had a great season, but they have been eliminated. And also the Arizona Cardinals, they have been eliminated. Houston Texans did not win any games, and we got a coach being fouled for sure. But here's what happened last night between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Yes, it has been, and it is what it is. And yes, it was. It took a life out of me. But anyway, we just know it, and I just know it too. Let's talk about the game and all. Yeah, we all know that DeMar Hamlin, who has been released from the hospital after suffering a cardiac arrest last Monday night against the Bengals. Yes, it has. And I mean, when I watched on TV, I was in shock. Very in shock. The Buffalo Bill player, who had been down on the field after they make a tackle, and his heart is stopped. He fell down, and they had to do the CPR and all that stuff. It went bad to worse. It was last Monday. Was it not? Was it good? Last Monday was it good? They had to take them all Hamlin to the hospital, and yeah, and then after that, the next day he was breathing a little bit, and then he was breathing his own, and he's still breathing. So that's good news. People will pray. We got people praying on the field. We got people, those jerseys wearing number 3. Love for Hamlin. So anyway, Hamlin is in good spirits. That's great news. That's wonderful news. He's been in the hospital for a week. Now he's on his way home with his family. That was great news, and I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for praying for Hamlin. DeMar Hamlin. That's what we always do. Hamlin has been God's speed. And it is what it is. Maybe he get well. Maybe he'll be returning to the field soon in the future. But for now, let's talk about the football game right now. So anyway, we always know this is how it's happening. So anyway, Cowboys lost last night against Washington Commanders. They are going to face the Bucks next Monday night on the wild card. Now, the Giants have lost to the Philadelphia Eagles 22-16. Although it could be a tremendous comeback, but it wasn't to be. They had 16 touchdowns for now. But anyway, they I mean, they had one field goal. They had 3 field goals and 16 touchdowns. So as of now, it has been, and yes, it has been for this team, but they're going to be in the playoffs anyway. That will be Sunday night. That will be Sunday. So anyway, you look at now on Saturday, January the 14th, the wild card began. The Seahawks versus the 49ers. The 49ers at home playing the Seahawks. That will be Saturday, January the 14th. And then you got the Jaguars at home face the Chargers. Start at 8:15 on NBC. Then Sunday, the Buffalo Bills, yeah, they will be facing the Miami Dolphins after the Dolphins have beaten the Jets and the Patriots have been eliminated from the playoffs. So that was what it is for all about that this team has been. They're gonna be facing the they're gonna be facing the you know what? Yes. They're gonna be facing the Dolphins. That will be 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Make sure you watch it. And then another wild card at 4:30. The Vikings face the New York Giants. Minnesota is favored to win. The Cincinnati Bengals at 8:15. They're facing the Bengals. 12. They are 12-4, facing the Baltimore Ravens. And although they made it, the Steelers have been eliminated. So we'll see what happens. And also the Dallas Cowboys, the one that lost to the Washington, that rival, will be facing Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the rematch of the opening season that will be next Monday night on ABC and on ESPN. Dallas is their favorite to win. And Tom Brady, if we're watching this on the Joseph Crudup Show, you better be prepared. You better be prepared because, sometimes. Well, you just won. Now we'll see what happens. Okay, we're talking about the Lions and the Packers game. So now, let's take a look. Now, can you believe this? The Lions have beaten the Packers last night. What could be Aaron Rodgers' final game of this entire career, final home game in Lambeau Field, and that's what it is. Aaron Rodgers, that being sensational. He had a great game. So now it is what it is, and yes, it has. I mean, you know what's going on, you know what's happening here, but now it is what it is. Well, guess what? Packers are out. They're going home. They are never going to the playoffs. Or what they lost last night. It's actually a close game. It was a close game, and I feel bad for Green Bay and their team. But you always know that it's win or lose, it don't matter. But now they are still not going, but they are still out. It's still out of the question. The bad news is they're out of the playoffs, and Aaron Rodgers just knows it. Aaron Rodgers just knows it for sure. So anyway, we look at it. We look at the Green Bay team. You guys say, "Oh, wow, that looked pretty good." Well, anyway, guess what? It didn't look. It didn't. It was close. It went very close. And the Lions have been doing the best job they had of what they had to see inside the season, and they ain't looking too good at all. Well, the Detroit Lions, I mean, they're not making the playoffs. They're not going to the playoffs for real. But the Vikings will, and that ends the last game of the season. That was the last game of the season for both teams, both the Lions and the Packers. And then it came very heavy. Lions went on the win 20-16. And then you gotta look at it. Now, Quell Walker apologized for penalties, and the Jacksons have it coming taken. Now, look at this. It was the second time Green Bay's rookie linebacker has been ejected this season. After Packers linebacker Quell Walker receiving his second ejection of the season Sunday night, this time for shoving the Lions' athletic trainer in the fourth quarter. He tweeted an apology for his actions in the aftermath of the incident. And he says, I want to apologize publicly about what happened Sunday night. Walker tweeted Monday morning. I reacted off of my emotions again and take full responsibility of making another stupid decision. Since then, I'm questioning myself on why did I do what I did when the trainer was doing his job. I was wrong. Walking at it in a separate tweet that he understands that he has to deal with the ramifications of his decisions. The Packers rookie's second ejection comes after he got into a shoving match with the Vikings staffer on the sideline during a game in October. Walker was ejected from that game after receiving an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. There likely will be discipline from the league in regard to Walker's off-field behavior on Sunday night. And as it should be. Now, let's go back to the Cowboys and the Commanders. Well, last night, not looking good from Dallas. On the road, losing to Washington. And yes, it has. Dallas had no touchdowns. I think they only had a field goal. They only had 2 field goals. So anyway, look what's happening. Look what's happening big. Now, look at this more. Now it says Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy faces a defining moment heading into the playoffs. His ability to lead Dallas to playoff victories will determine if yes. Although McCarthy became the first head coach to lead Dallas to 2 consecutive 12-win seasons in 27 years, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones made it clear he has sets more, specifically a championship run. I think we're in better shape today to make a run at championship than we were sitting here at this time last year. Jones said in July, since winning the Super Bowl 30 27 years ago, the Cowboys haven't made it back to the Super Bowl in 27 years, let alone a conference championship game. During this time frame, the Cowboys only won 4 playoff games. It's not due to a lack of talent. Dallas has 7 Pro Bowlers this season, but it seems to be failing at the wrong moment, trying back to the coaching. A 26-6 loss to Washington, 8-8-1 on Sunday was a classic example. The Cowboys have one of their worst games of the season, turning the ball over twice and losing to rookie QB Sam Howard, who made his first career start 1 week before the playoffs. The loss cost alarm bells to ring. Somehow McCarthy will have to rescue what became a mess on Sunday. Oh my goodness. Now, the Cowboys could be on the brink of the early playoff disaster because they had to face Tom Brady in the wild card round on the road in Tampa Bay. Brady has a perfect starting record, 7-0 against Dallas. Oh my. So hopefully Dallas can beat him. But it also presents an opportunity. If McCarthy avoids another first round exit, then eliminating the 7-time Super Bowl champ provides he and the Cowboys are ready to go on a run. So that could be good news, and I don't know who is. But look, we all know that the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, Des Prescott, and his team have to stop Tom Brady, the 7-time Super Bowl champ. Tom Brady has been it all. He has unbelievable. He has an unbelievable spirit, trying to make a comeback when they beat the Carolina Panthers about week 17, and they looked like they were going to do it. But anyway, look, whatever happens, happens, and well, no, the Cowboys are going to make it. They're going to try to make it, and they're going to try to make it, and they're going to try to make it for sure. We don't know for sure, so we'll see what happens when the time is right. So, gonna do this on time. So anyway, so now we'll see what happens next Monday night when they face Green Bay. No. Tampa Bay. Sorry, Tampa Bay. The Philadelphia Eagles have beaten the Giants. That was last night. It was 22-16. Well, it came to the best possible time when they beat the Giants, and then became the NFC East champions. Yes, it has. The NFC, they are the NFC East champions. They're going to be off this Saturday or Sunday. So anyway, it matters. It doesn't matter who will win the game. That's for sure. That's for it. That's for everybody. But who cares to whoever wins this game for sure? Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, well, they had a week off. They're not playing this weekend. Philadelphia ain't playing this weekend. They had a weekend off. And that's all for sure. But yes, so that's what happens. That's going to happen. It's going to happen for sure. I can remember that. I can remember one bit. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen for sure. So, look, I can inspire to everybody that it is what it is. But look, all those teams are in the playoffs. It's actually unbelievable. Now, we're going to the NFL now. And yes, it has. We're going to the playoff picture. This is the playoff picture. Now, this time, look what's happening now. Now, you got the Chiefs, the Bills, the Bengals, the Giants, and the AFC. They are in the playoffs. You got the Chiefs, the Bills, the Bengals, the Jaguars, the Chargers, the Ravens, and the Dolphins. And then the NFC, you got the Eagles, the 49ers, the Vikings, the Buccaneers, the Cowboys, the Giants, and the Seahawks. So now it is what it is, and that's what it's all about. But yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to see, and that's what we're going to see. Now, I don't know who's going to pick, who's going to win Super Bowl 57. Who's going to win 50 balls 57 for real? And we're going to find out and find out what the hell is going to do. What the hell is on now? This time, we're going to Damar Hamlin. Now it says Bills safety Damar Hamlin released from Cincinnati. Okay, let's take a look real quick now. The Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin released from Cincinnati Hospital returns to Buffalo. Now it says Bills safety Damar Hamlin has been released from the University of Cincinnati Medical Center and transferred him to a Buffalo hospital just 1 week after he suffered a cardiac arrest during a game on January the 2nd. UC Health physicians announced on Monday. Hitler will continue to undergo tests and be mortuated back in Buffalo. I traveled with him to the airport this morning with our IC Health, Air Care, and local care crew, including teammates that were with us on the field with DeMar Hamlin collapse. Dr. Will Knight told reporters on Monday he led in safety and as stand up with anybody who has gone through what he's gone through this past week, essentially after flying on a plane. He's going to be over soberly and motoring to assure that there's no impact on the flight, on his condition, or on his lungs. Now, Dr. Tiffany Pritz and I have spoken experientially with his L team in Buffalo, and I can confirm that he's doing well, and this is the beginning of the next stages of his recovery. Since our last update to you, DeMar Hamlin has made a number of key milestones on the journey to recover. Knight said that Hamlin has been able to walk and tolerate a regular diet and has been undergoing physical and occupational therapy as he continues to progress in his recovery. Knight added that Hamlin remained in the ICMC surgical intensive care unit until he was released on Monday. And he says, headed home to Buffalo today with a lot of love on my heart. Watching the world come together around me on Sunday was truly an amazing feeling. The same love you all have shown me is the same love that I plan to put back into the world with more and more. Now, bigger than football. Doctors said Monday that Hamlin did not suffer any convoluted spine injury and that Hamlin currently is able to walk without normal gait as a product of how he remains locally intact. He walks normally, Knight said. He is admittedly a little weak. I don't think that's of my any real surprise after what we went through. Just regaining his strength, and that's part of his recovery process. Prince said Monday that a standout recovery from what Hamlin experiences is measured in weeks to months. Though Hamlin has been a little bit ahead of that at each stage. The goal for every patient who's suffering a serious illness or injury is to help them to return as close to baseline as possible. Chris said, so we're anticipating that he would have likely undergone these, whether it is therapy or working with different specialists to get him as close to where he really can be. To echo what we talked about on Thursday, he appears to be knowledgeless, completely intact, and there's no reason to believe that he won't continue his path to recovery. Hamlin had his breathing tube removed Friday and has been able to talk to his family, his care team, and the Bills. The second-year player addressing the team via FaceTime on Friday, telling them, love you, boys. Now let's go on. Hamlin was able to watch the Bills game on Sunday against the New England Patriots in an emotional 35-23 victory that included a 96-yard kickoff return touchdown from Bills running back Neville Helms on the game's opening play. He did watch the game on Sunday. Prince said he was belonging excited and feels very supported by the outpouring of love from across the league, and especially from the Buffalo we held. We're learning this week that the Bills Buffalo is a very real thing. We all feel the love from you all in Western New York. He watched the game yesterday. When the opening kickoff was one back, he jumped up and down of his chair, sat I think every off in the ICU in the process, but he was fine. It was just an important reaction to the excited play. He very much enjoyed it and enjoys the support from everyone. Bills quarterback Josh Allen spoke Sunday of the spiritual hands touchdown. I can't remember a play that touched me like that. Allen said, I don't think in my life. It's probably number one. Hamlin also FaceTime with the team following the win on Sunday and was presented the game ball. Okay, that's it for now. And please subscribe to this video because I'm on the other channel on the Joseph Crudup Network too. So please subscribe right now, please. It's very important video for me on this Joseph Crudup Show. Until then, I'm Joseph Crudup. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Until then, take care. Peace out.